Marco, thanks so much. Syracuse leading Louisville 74-48 with 8 minutes even to go in the second half. It's been dominance from start to finish for the Orange.
Whole team shooting 56% from the field, 11 of 22 from behind the arc. That is the game-changing number for Syracuse. A couple threes broke this thing open in the first half, and Louisville could not respond. Under 20% for the Cardinals from downtown. Syracuse has not trailed this entire contest, and if they hold on, it looks like they will. I mean, up by 26 points, pretty good cushion. It'll be the first time since the 2020 ACC tournament when the Orange beat UNC. Rather, against an ACC team, leading from start to finish. And Syracuse also one of just 2 Division I teams to have all 5 members of the starting 5 averaging double figures. And for the second straight game, all 5 are in double figures for Syracuse. Jesse Edwards has been stuck at 19 since about the 16-minute mark. Well, he's been on the bench because Frank Anselm's in. Symir Torrance in as well, and Benny Williams. So Jim Boeheim emptying up the bench a little bit here with 8 minutes to go. Ian Unsworth, John Eads with you. Coach Boeheim said that SU was losing too much when they went to the bench, but with this advantage, you can go to the bench and go even deeper. You could probably lose too much and still be okay. Jimmy Boeheim at the line for a pair. Just a 57% free throw shooter on the day, and 2 for 3 in this contest. And what's interesting here is that Syracuse is actually having some members of its team defend the rebound. Anselm and Williams on the block. Typically, you'll see Syracuse bring all 4 of its other players back to the other side of the defensive side of the floor, rather. But not here and not even needed. Jimmy Boeheim 2 for 2. Syracuse 76, Louisville 48, under 8 to go in the second half. L. Ellis near wing fakes, defended by Symir Torrance. He's staring down the Marquette transfer. Lefty dribble. Skip pass, far corner to Locke. Now West left wing. Skip pass, and straight away for Ellis. Left alley drive. Righty floater off the right rim. Rebound Jimmy Boeheim. Ellis has gotten a lot of good looks today, but hasn't dropped, and that's been the story of his season. Really hot in some big moments and falling flat in the others. Benny Williams in the paint. Down low for Anselm, and he slams it. Oh, Frank Anselm. Jalen Withers has feelings too, my good friend. 78-48, Syracuse leads Louisville. And those 2 points, the first off the bench for Syracuse in this contest as West responds with a tray for the Cardinals. Syracuse still leads by 27 with 7 minutes to go in the second half. Jimmy Boeheim in transition. Floaters off the back rim, but fouled on the way. Jimmy Boeheim back to the free throw strike. But that Anselm jam is something that Syracuse hasn't had in the past. Athleticism from your centers, both the starting big man and now the backup as well. Anselm's got some springs and hasn't had many opportunities to show him off, but against Georgetown, that first half massive two-hander, and today putting a Louisville player on a poster. Anselm played some of his basketball career at Prolific Prep. It's the same school as former Syracuse commit and current Louisville commit Kamari Lance. But Jimmy Boeheim at the line hits the first. Syracuse leading Louisville 79-51. Anselm was teammates with Jalen Green. John, number 2 pick in the NBA draft last year and playing a very big role for the Houston Rockets rebuild. Jimmy Boeheim 5 for 6 today from the free throw line as he sinks another, and he'll head to the bench. John Bolajak into the game for Syracuse. Faulkner right wing, spreads it to West left, picks up his dribble, now straight away for Faulkner. Back to West left wing, takes a screen from Withers, one hand pass to Faulkner, and his pass taken away, intended for Withers. Symir Torrance obstructed it, and now Syracuse has it in the left end. Benny Williams, mid-range J, rims out. But offensive rebound by John Bolajak, and Syracuse will reset. Buddy Boeheim right wing, screen from Anselm, defended by Jared West. Mismatch. He spins by him, dishes it to Anselm, who goes up and finishes through the contact. Oh, everything's going right today for Syracuse. Another slam for Frank Anselm. and a 31-point lead for the Orange with 6:10 to go in the second half.
Was through contact as well. Jalen Withers is getting dominated down low.
The crowd on its feet here in the Dome as Frank Anselem heads to the line. And Patty Casey into the game for Syracuse. Buddy Boeheim to the bench. It's just a party in the 3-1-5.
And what a day for Buddy. Second now on SU's career three-point made list, 285.
Tied for the team high with 19 points. Anselem hit that last free throw, so 83-51 the lead for Syracuse. West off the mark with a tray from the left wing. And Torrance gets the board.
How quickly does it go to Patty Casey?
Let's find out right here. Here is Casey, far corner. Lefty dribble, stops right elbow, picks up his dribble, distributes it to Williams. He spins, left elbow, Jay is short. Rebound Curry. The 6'8" forward pushes the tempo, Euro step, kick out. Faulkner triggers a three and hits. Mason Faulkner with the triple, but it might be too little too late as Syracuse still leads by 29 with 5.5 to go in the second.
Faulkner's had a wraparound journey to get to Louisville. Committed to Colorado last April, had ankle surgery, and then eventually made his way to Louisville.
Former Mr. Kentucky finalist, played his high school basketball in that state, now suiting up for Louisville. Symir Torrance straight away, down low for Anselem, who has a mismatch on the left block, and he'll attack it. Turnaround jumper doesn't go, but whacked on the wrist in the process by Faulkner, so Frank Anselem back to the charity stripe.
And on the point of Faulkner, he had a young daughter recently, so that was his reason for leaving Colorado, where he initially signed, practiced for a little bit over the summer months, and then returned home to Kentucky. And he said he wanted to spend more time with his family. That's what grounds him and gives him motivation.
You mentioned earlier the fact that he started his collegiate career with Northern Kentucky and then found his way to Western Carolina University, where he averaged 17 points per game, and now back with his home state Cardinals. And Anselem goes 1 for 2 from the free throw line. 30-point lead for Syracuse, under 5 to go in the second half. Jared West with a leisurely pace straight away. Faulkner right wing. Back to West. Alley-oop and a slam. Oh, the Orange forgot about Dre Davis along the baseline. West had the alley. Davis had the oop. 2 points for Louisville. They trail by 28 with 4.5 to go in the second half. Benny Williams nearly had a chance to respond with a slam of his own. Lost it on the way up. Poked out of bounds. It'll stay with Syracuse. Inbounds pass from right in front of the SU bench.
Quick hands from Faulkner to keep Williams from jamming it home. On the other end, Davis had a wide open backdoor cut, something we haven't seen much of today from Louisville.
Williams, Torrance, Casey, Anselem, and Ajak, the 5 on the floor for Syracuse. Down low for Williams on the baseline. And he was fouled there as he received an entry pass. It'll stay with Syracuse. 11 on the shot clock, 4:20 on the game clock. Dre Davis walking towards the Louisville sideline because he just fouled out. So Samuel Williamson will check in for the Cardinals, as Syracuse just 4 minutes and 20 seconds away from its third straight win. They lead Louisville 84-56. Williams hits the front end of the 1-and-1.
When was the last time you can recall Syracuse playing without a starter on the floor?
That's a great question. Probably Wake Forest when they had all the walk-ons in late in that contest. 94-72 that win last weekend. Williams misses the second free throw, so it remains an 85-56 lead for Syracuse. Patty Casey, Symir Torrance at the top of the 2-3 zone. Faulkner inside Williamson, turnaround jumper, money. Samuel Williamson has been very efficient from that left elbow. But as a team, Louisville not so efficient on the offensive end, as they still trail 27 points to Syracuse.
Williamson missed a couple of those early, so the Cardinals didn't go back to it until the advantage was too large.
Pass deflected out of play right in front of us off the hands of Jared West, so it will stay with Syracuse. 15 seconds on the shot clock, but only 3:48 on the game clock. We've hit the under 4 media timeout. You're listening to Syracuse men's basketball on the original home of the Orange, WAER.